All right. So I am live streaming, and I'm going to be talking about Ivan on Tech, the guy who thinks the world has unlimited coffee. Right? So it's so funny. So the other day, well, yesterday to be exact, I asked him a bunch of questions. And number one, he didn't read any of my questions. He read like a little bit. Thanks for the donation. Blah blah. Boom. Right. I should actually just say, I didn't make the purchases because he didn't fulfill his part of the agreement, like dispute with it. And what I want to do is I'm going to, I'm going to curious on how much I can disrupt his channel by posting some stuff. So if you're watching Good Morning Ivan, number one, he doesn't know he's it's like Ivan on Tech. He doesn't know what the yen is. Right? How much is that? Well, that looks like a lot of money. Whoa, how much is that? What is that country currency? So I'm actually on my Blockfest. If you go to blockfest.jp, I actually have links, and I'm going to basically copy paste some stuff I've been writing, which was the headliner here. All right. So I'm going to copy this, and the cool thing, and see how long it takes for what's going to happen. So I'm just seeing. All right, I'm 170 out of 2. Okay, capitalism 10 years ago. All right, so boom. I say capitalism within 10 years, all right, will be stopped by a new player joining the other side. That's our side, okay? And that new player is called Obey, all right? We are all champions of social capitalism, right? Many of us just don't realize it, okay? So all right, the equation for social capitalism is really simple. And it's an equation that I came up with back in 2010, and I'm going to post it right now. That equation, whoop, is trying to post the link. Come on, I'll copy the wrong thing here. So the equation is Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about this equation, why it's so important, right? Now understand, this is 2010. My work, 2010, Bitcoin, right? We knew Bitcoin existed. Okay, why am it keeps printing? Well, I'm not going to print that. I'm sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. Cancel, right click, edit. Let's just grab, all right, okay. And then I want to go up, I just want to try to grab, why? Right click, copy selected text. It'd be nice if I just read what, right? So here it comes now, right? So Bitcoin plus blockchain plus Obey equals end of capitalism. All right, now we'll talk Bitcoin, know what it is. Now Bitcoin is really important because Bitcoin is going to become priceless. It's going to be worth in the billions of dollars, and ultimately, you're not going to be able to afford it, right? And the cool thing right now is that we got to get out. It's like everyone buy Satoshi, buy Satoshi, buy Satoshi, and here's why: because once all the Bitcoin gets out of range, I mean, when it gets to 100,000 a coin, it's going to be out of range for most of you, okay? Let alone when it becomes a million a coin, this is going to be like, oh my God, you knew when Bitcoin was 1,000 or 10,000. You knew when Bitcoin was $10,000, right? So the thing is that because of the way Hal Finney set up Bitcoin, Hal Finney is the founder of Bitcoin, and if you want, I'll make a little side note why Hal Finney is the founder. Hal Finney was the first one to ever use the blockchain, 2004. Okay, he sent himself to test it. This is what you do when you launch it, Bitcoin, right? And he created a pseudonym. He needed to create someone to center the Bitcoin because he wanted to test it. Engineers are that way. And he picked his annoying neighbor called Satoshi Nakamoto, who lived literally blocks down from him. And I'm sure, look at his face. He looks annoying to me, right? The guy probably was an asshole, right? So he picked him. And the other thing too, you have to realize, he was a white hat cryptographer, right? He hacked Netscape. He did all this crazy stuff. And the last thing that he wanted to do is to bring, problems onto his wife, okay? Or any, he basically, and that too many? That's too many. I gotta cut this back. Cut that up. Okay. I'm just making a post. All right. I'm editing and pasting. All right. And that should be good. Oops. Romania. Try again. Okay. Edit again. I didn't like the Blockfest. Oh, they're watching me now. Okay, try again. I'm trying. Why the hell? Da, da, da. All right, and boom. Okay. And he also had ALS. He was very sick, and he died in 2014. He was extremely sick in 2012. His wife was taking care of him. If you've married or have a wife, you know that, or anyone taking care of that, somebody you love, that last thing she could care about is this stupid fucking Bitcoin, right? Right? That was worth about $200. So when he died, it was very low. So his 50,000 Bitcoin is probably sitting on one of his computers that his wife has, right? And maybe one day, that will be able to do, exposed, right? So the blockchain, okay, the blockchain is Ethereum, right? So Bitcoin plus the blockchain. The blockchain, as you know it today, is Ethereum. Ethereum, I shared with the founders of Ethereum back in 2011, way before the white paper. I worked with them. And what Ethereum does, it allows you to tie it all together. So you'll see an image of a circle, a complete circle, where you have the beginning of an idea. Right, here's my idea. It goes around the circle. It becomes an entity, what they call a Dano. I call it an open corp, and then it funds again the beginning. Right, everything. It's a closed circle. Now, what you have to realize, what is starting this closed circle? What is starting this circle? Is social capitalism, right? What is starting this closed circle? And it's hyper scaling. It's hyper, it's what I call what's the word? Oh, blog. Well, let me get my white paper. If you go to socapism.com, go to socapism.com, and you can read my white paper. And let's actually just go through it, right? All right. So Ivan was here. All right. So they're going to. All right. All right. So what I need to do is share. So that's nice. Well, that became my white paper. Let's see here. That's nice, Ivan. Go ahead and. Well, that's my fault for probably spamming his channel. So, yeah, right. All right, share. So what I have to do is I have to take off the edit. Okay, make it comment. All right, how do I more? I can't. Off. Is it anyone with a link? No. Who link has sign in? No. More specifically on the web. Anyone can access. No sign required. Anyone save. Get shareable link. View. Done. All right. So I should be able to view, let's see, view, layout, view, full screen, show outline, show breaks, insert, format, view. So one of Ivan's little groupies vandalized my white paper. So, okay. I want to see though, but I should be able to see all the changes on it. Why can't I should be able to view edits? Oh, there you go. There are the edits. Anonymous. Rename this version. Ivan. Okay. Okay. Rename this version. Ivan. All right. So they've been attacking my page. So what I can do is go back. Okay. So this one here, name this version official. Okay, so you can go back here and how do I revert? Show only named versions. Okay. So we'll close this down. I'll make it, and then I will now get serious and disrupt Ivan's channel. So if he won't answer, I pay money to ask him questions, and he's going to do this. So edit. What we can do is select all. So his little groupies are there. Ivan. How do I? Okay, remove this name. Okay, that's yesterday. All right. All right. Well, what I can do is I'm going to make a picture of this, and it's obviously coming from Ivan, and you know, and share. All right, official. All right, select all. Copy. Store. All right, you can select the version and just say restore. There you go. I haven't done basically what's it called? Google Docs in so long that I had to restore something because I didn't know there's like assholes out there. So all right. So all right. So now that all right, let's just start spamming his channel. All right. So and wonder if I'm on it now. If you know if they can come back. So what I'm doing is just grabbing my white paper and posting it on his channel. So every day I'm going to do this, all right? Every day I'm going to, since one of his guys physically disrupted my work, all right? It's not like I'm posting on his work. It's not like I am tearing down his message. I'm just filling in a chat. So I'm just going to sit here and, basically the world is changing. You know, um, so I'm just taking a sentence at a time and sharing it on his feed on there. I'm gonna cut that one off, too long. Anyway, so my thing is, I got to figure out how, if anyone can view. So I'm curious if my link, socapizm.com, is that going to work? No. All right. But that's because of me. So I need to go to like a Brave browser, open up a Brave browser, which I'm not logged into my Google account, and see if I can access it. But on there. All right, come on, Brave. I've got like an ancient PC, and it just takes forever to do anything, and I constantly have to go to my Windows Control Manager to shut down Google because it's eating too much of my utility on there. All right, and I just cut down too much. Come on. I have to make sure that this asshole, this punk from Ivan can't access. So we'll have to just make it now. You'll have to have a link to access it, which I can provide. All right, and that's the problem if you put stuff on so capism. All right. Okay, so it does change it. It looks like, yeah, I cannot edit it now on here because the way I had it set up, how I changed it. And I can view it, but I can no longer edit it, okay, on it. So it looks like Amanda was reverting the document that I had, on it. So, And that's actually probably good because someone could have changed the wallet address and everything else. Because anyone could change the stuff. So I have to check. Let's take this out. I can't. Yeah. On it. So, Wikipedia has it all the time. People attacking, changing, defiling. Ivan on Tech, either one of his guys or whatever, who knows, attacked my white paper. Now I've got to, I didn't realize that it was supposed to be just comment, not edit. So I don't know. I made a mistake there putting it up, which tells me that I need to take off the address to the fund because probably someone stuck their own address on there. Not that I'm expecting any donations, but so I'm going to go down and just make sure that address is deleted because I could see someone coming in here and just like, oh, let's just put my address in and I'll put a Bitcoin address in here, right? And maybe I get it. So, all right, let's do that. Let's delete that because I don't want any okay, just one found notes. All right, and then what I need to do, cool. If I'm here, I can't do anything. It's right here. So this is the state of the paper. Let's see if I can change it so people can comment on it. First they ignore you, right? Then they laugh at you. Then they fight you. We're in a war right now. The war against the uns, like the guy who was attacking my page. He's an un, right? He's he's trying to unravel. He's trying to undo. He's trying to, he's scary. This is the type of person who, will take a gun and go shoot up a school, right? They're anyone who takes a butt and makes a face out of it and puts it on your page, right? That's a sick motherfucker. And that's the kind of people that Ivan on Tech attracts. Because Ivan really, he's not very smart. He doesn't know what yen is. And I hate to throw it out to him. And a lot of stuff he talks about, when he says, I don't believe in the idea of our business model being an infinite growth. What do you mean you don't believe our business model? It's a fact. It's built on something called compounded annual growth rate. Compounded annual growth rate, CAGR. That's proof of growth. So as long as you're consuming and growing and growing and growing, there is no end to our business model. It's like saying that cup of coffee he has, there is no end, right? To that cup of coffee. Ivan, there is an end. It's a shame that that people are that ignorant on that, and that they'll attack stuff that you work on, and anyway. So, Ivan on Tech and his entourage. So I'm gonna go there every day. I did it today, and I'm gonna just post the introduction every day on his thing. So, and just do it. It's easy for me. It's 3 o'clock every day. I can come there and post it. See you tomorrow. And I hate YouTube. You can't find the button anymore. It used to be like an end button. Now it's just a little cross.